Hello students, lesson number 8, pollution. Yesterday we had started and today we will take the next part of the lesson, and under this next part we are going to see today air pollution. So first of all, here it is the can you tell questions are there, and if you see here, plot a graph showing the proportion of various gases in the Earth's atmosphere. They told us we have to plot the graph which shows the various gases in the Earth atmosphere. Okay, if you will plot the graph, you will notice that the more percentage of gases, which gas is present in the air, that is the nitrogen, and after that the remaining gases you will get the one by one. Why it is said that air is a homogeneous mixture? Why air is a homogeneous mixture? As you know all, homogeneous mixture means a mixture which shows uniform all over. It is uniform. We cannot say that this is the particle of oxygen, this is a particle of nitrogen, this is a particle of carbon dioxide. We cannot say it. That's why air is a homogeneous mixture. It is a mixture of a gases, okay, and it is homogeneous because we cannot separately tell that the particular gases. And which different hazardous gases are released through the fuel combustion? So after combustion of the fuel, we are getting the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide get emitted into the air. Now contamination of the air by harmful substances like poisonous gases, smoke, particulate matter, microbes, etc. is called as a air pollution. So this is the definition of air pollution. This is the definition of air pollution. Under the definition, what they told us, contamination of air. Air get contaminated. As we are saying that contaminated water means what? Dirty water. Same thing, the contaminated air by harmful substances. And which are those harmful substances? The poisonous gases. Next, smoke. That particles are there, black color particles, when the vehicles passes, otherwise the burning of the fuel takes place, okay, then the particles are there. This is called as a smoke. The particulate matter, microbes, etc. is called as a air pollution. Okay, so after the definition, here it is given the reasons of air pollution. Now, and which factors are responsible for the pollution shown in the following picture? Now if you see here in first picture, it is a picture, it shows the forest fire. What it is? Forest fire. Okay, when the what happens when the forest get fire? What happens? By, as we know that the in jungle these trees are there very close to each other, and by wind, otherwise by any reason, the leaves are there, rub on each other, the heat is produces, and after some time the forest get the fire, and it what happens, it creates a large amount of gases like carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, and what happens, air get polluted. Okay, and large number of trees what happens, get burned in the forest fire. Next, this is the natural air pollutant. This is a natural air pollutant. After this, the next picture is shown here. It is the volcanic eruption. As we all know that the hazard, so many gases are present, gases and liquidity is present in the Earth's interior, and from some places that liquid or lava, it is erupted out from the earth crust, okay, and it is called as a volcanoes. Okay, through these volcanoes also various gases like sulfur dioxide, sulfur monoxide, carbon monoxide, so many gases are there. It is emitted from this or erupted out from these gases, and due to this also what happens, the air get polluted, and this is also the natural air pollution. This is the natural air pollutant. Now next, it is the human man-made. So if you see in this picture here, smoke is what happens we can see here, and it is the what happens, it is emitted from the what, by the burning of the fossil fuels like petrol, diesel. Okay, and these gases contains same thing, that is carbon and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. And what happens, because of these vehicles emitted the smoke, some small carbon particles are there in it, and it pollutes the environment, and this is the man-made what, air pollutants. Okay, now airs of, after the picture we will see the reasons of air pollution. So what are the reasons of air pollution? So some reasons are there natural, while some are the man-made reasons are there. Okay, so first of all we will see the natural reasons. So first it is the volcanic eruption. Just now we seen in the picture volcanic eruption. The solid, what is volcanic eruption? Solids, gases and liquid material emerge out through the eruption. Okay, solid, liquid and gases, three kinds of, all kinds of material is there. It emerges out from the volcanoes, and it contains the different materials emerge out through the eruption. So which are those gases are there present inside it? So hydrogen sulfide. Which gas is there? Hydrogen sulfide, H2S. Sulfur dioxide, SO2. Carbon dioxide, CO2. Ammonium chloride, NH3Cl. Then hydrogen, vapors and dust. This all the gases, all the material is present in the volcanic eruption, and this all creates what? These all pollute the environment. So these are the pollutants, okay, which is coming out from the volcanic eruption. And this volcano, these are the natural, eruption is a natural reason of the air pollution. Now next it is the earthquake. As we know that sometimes we are getting the earthquake, the earth shakes, and what happens, and sometimes from that earth when shakes, the cracks we are seeing on the earth surface, and through this earth cracks some gases are coming out. Okay, and they are also polluting the earth, air. So poisonous gases and water vapors from the inside the earth are released into the air, and it causes the air pollution. Okay, next it is the cyclone and dust storms. So cyclone and dust storms are seen in the most of the times it is seen in the region of desert. Okay, so inside it what is present? Dust is present, soil is present, garbage, whatever coming on the way of the cyclone or dust storm, that all are garbage is there, whatever is there coming, it is get collected inside that cyclones. Pollen grains of the trees, flowers, microbes, microorganisms are mixed with the air, due to whom? The cyclone and the dust storm. And that's why the cyclone and dust storm also causes the air pollution, and this is also the natural reason of the air pollution. Next is the forest fire. Okay, just now I told you in the picture what is forest fire. So forest fire release carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and smoke in the air, and these are very dangerous gases. Which gases are dangerous? Carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide. These, so hydrogen sulfide, smoke, what happens? It emits in the air by the forest fire, and due to this what happens? Air get polluted. And next it is the microbes in the air. So which microbes are there here? The spores of bacteria. As we seen that how the reproduction of the some fungi and bacteria takes place, that is, suppose this is the bacteria and this is the, what happens, it bursts out, and the spores are what happens, get enter inside the air, and those also causes the what, the air pollution. Fungi are mixed with the air, and it causes the air pollution. Okay, now next after these are the natural reasons, and these natural reasons are what happens we can we cannot stop it, we cannot control on them. Okay, but man-made reasons are there. If we do something, some activities, we can reduce the man-made means man-made reasons are there, we can control. Okay, so first it is the why air get polluted by man-made reasons, and which are those reasons that we will see. First of all, fuel. As we are knowing that we are using petrol, diesel, okay, kerosene, LPG gases, okay, coal, timber. So these things are there. So burning up such a fuel creates large amount of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Okay, so here it is given fuel and burning of fuel, and which fuels are those? That is coal, timber, LPG, liquid petroleum gas, kerosene, diesel, petrol, releases, they releases some gases, and which are those gases? Those gases are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, lead compounds, etc. It releases in the air. Okay, and it is in a large quantity. Okay, because number of vehicles are, means lakhs of vehicles are running on the road, due to this, that these gases are emitted in the air. Next, burning of solid waste. Burning of solid waste, agriculture waste. So agriculture waste, sometimes what happens, after getting the crop, the waste materials are there, farmers, what happens, they are burning, okay, in the farm only. So this is agriculture waste we are burning. Solid waste, sometimes some plastics is there, thermocols are there. Okay, if it is in an excessive quantity, what we are doing, we are burning it, and because of it, what happens, the hazardous gases, numbers of hazardous gases are there, it emits in the environment. Okay, and the next point is the, and it causes the air pollution. Next point is the industrialization. As we know that, as the number of pollutions, the one of the reason of the pollution is the industrialization, and as we know that to fulfill our needs, what happens, there are number of factories or industries are developed, okay, all over the world. Okay, and due to this industrialization, what happens, smoke is released in the large quantity. Okay, for example, textile industry is there, otherwise plastic industries are there, or utensils are there creating. In that industries inside, they using the different substances, and at the time of making these things, what happens, the hazardous gases are there. Which are those hazardous gases? Sulfur powder, nitrogen oxide, then these are emitted into the air. And here cotton seeds powder is in the air. What happens, it get mixed into the air and causes the air pollution. So industrialization is one of the reason of the air pollution. And the next, it is the atomic energy plants and the blast. Okay, to get the electricity, what happens, we are using the atomic energy, otherwise scientists are there, they are performing different experiments on the atom, and at that time, what happens, the air get polluted. So here what they gave us, use of elements, and which are those elements? If you see the names of these elements, it is uranium, thorium, graphite, plutonium. They are release radiations, means these are the radioactive substances, uranium, thorium, graphite and plutonium. Why they are radioactive? Because these substances nucleus is unstable, and that's why they are emitting the different kinds of radiations. Okay, and we will study in the further classes, but these substances are there, they are radioactive substances, and it causes these substances causes the air pollution, and thus pollution occurs. Okay, and that what happens, because of this radiation, what happens, the genes are also mutate. Okay, so it is a very dangerous radiations. Okay, so these are the some reasons we had seen now, which are the natural reasons of the air pollutions, and some are the man-made reasons of the air pollution. So after this we will see, think about it, what are the reasons reason other than above mentioned responsible for the air pollution. So which are the reasons? You have to think about it. Which reasons are there which causes the air pollution? So inside it you can write the burning of plastic, burning of plastic material. After that, what happens? Using of the pesticides and the fertilizers in the farm, that is also one of the reason of the air pollution. Because of that fertilizers, which chemicals are used in the fertilizers, okay, otherwise the pesticide get mixed into the air and then causes the air pollution. So this is also the reason, okay. This such a kind of reasons you have to find which causes the air pollution. Next question is whether the vehicles with two-stroke engine causes more pollution than the four-stroke engines. So the reason, this question's answer is yes. This question's answer is yes, and the reason behind it is that the two-stroke engines and four-stroke engines are there. If we compare these two, the two-stroke engines are there, they are using the more amount of petrol, diesel, okay, and than the four-stroke engines. And because in this process inside, what happens, some amount of that petrol, otherwise fuel, remains unburned. It remains unburnt, and due to this, what happens, the more air pollution takes place because of the two-stroke engine than the four-stroke engine. Okay, now the internet is my friend. So inside it we will see what the collect the information about the larger volcanoes in the world. So you have to do this activity, collect information about the air pollution on the human health, effects of air pollution on human health. As we know that asthma, then some diseases related to the heart or lungs are caused because of this air pollution. So you have to find out the such a type of diseases, effects of air pollution on human health from the large city. Now peeping in the history. So first of all, what is given here, there had been thick fog in London due to air pollution. And when it was there, 5th to 9th December 1952. How large it was? The smoke due to burning of the coal had been mixed into the smoke. It forms a smog, and fog plus smoke is equal to smog, and it is caused because of this. What happens? It becomes a dark shadow on this of the smog. Remain fog OG, from the fog OG, and smokes SM they had taken, and smog is the word, means fog plus smoke is equal to smoke. Then remain in the city for consecutive 5 days, and some same situation occurred again 3rd to 6th December 1962. So because of air pollution, such a kind of a situation arisen in the London. Okay, and the next in 1948, Petersburg was named as a black city when the smoke and soot caused the night like situation during day. Okay, so it is called as a black, its name is a black city. He gave the name, Petersburg gave the name, that is the black city. Now the next point is the air pollutants sources and its effect, and that part is we have to discuss deeply. So we will see this part of the lesson in our next lecture. So today we will stop here only, and the next part of the lesson we'll see in our next lesson. So some part is remain, that is the air pollutants, where is this, who is the source of this air pollutant and its effect, and the effects of the air pollution on plants and the animal. Okay, so this part we will see in our next lecture. So today we will stop here only. All of you read the lesson, okay, and we will stop here only. Okay, thank you, have a good day. Okay.